Chosen one, your birth holds a secret your mother never spoke of. God is revealing it now. Listen closely, because what I am about to uncover is not small, and if you let this pass, you may walk away from a moment that was meant to change everything in your life. Your birth was not ordinary, and there was something surrounding it that even your mother could not fully understand or speak about. But I saw it, I allowed it, and I protected it. I am revealing it now because you have reached the point where the truth will no longer confuse you, it will awaken you. What was hidden is not meant to stay hidden any longer, and what you are about to understand will begin to shift how you see your past, your pain, and your purpose. Type Amen to affirm. When you were born, there was a weight in the atmosphere that others could not explain, a quiet tension mixed with an unseen covering that followed you from your first breath. Your mother may have felt something different, something deeper, something she could not put into words, and because she did not understand it, she kept it within her heart. But I was the one who placed that difference inside you, and I am the one who shielded it from being misunderstood too early. This is not about something strange or fearful. This is about something sacred, something intentional, something that has been growing within you even when you felt lost. You have often wondered why your life never followed a simple path, why things felt heavier for you than for others, why certain doors closed without reason while others opened in ways that surprised you. That is because your beginning carried an assignment that could not be handled like ordinary lives are handled. You were marked for something that required strength, endurance, and a spirit that would not break even when everything around you felt uncertain. I allowed certain struggles not to harm you, but to prepare you, because what is inside you needed to be refined before it could be revealed. Within your early years, there were moments that felt confusing, times when you felt out of place even in your own home, and seasons where you could not explain your emotions or your thoughts. That was not weakness. That was the awakening of something deeper, something that was never meant to fit into what everyone else understood. Your mother may have sensed your uniqueness, but she did not have the words or the clarity to explain it, and so it remained unspoken. But I have always known, and I have always been guiding you quietly through every step. If this is touching your spirit, take a moment and gently like this video, because it helps this reach the ones who need this truth at the exact moment they are ready to hear it. There were nights when you felt alone without knowing why, moments when your heart carried a weight that did not belong to your current situation. That was because your spirit was always aware of something greater than what your eyes could see. I placed within you a sensitivity that allows you to feel deeper, to understand beyond words, and to carry a presence that others notice even if they cannot explain it. This is part of the secret of your birth, the unseen layer that has always been with you. As you grew older, you may have tried to ignore this difference, to blend in, to silence the part of you that felt too aware, too deep, or too intense. But no matter how much you tried, it never fully disappeared, because it was never meant to. What I place inside you cannot be removed by time, by people, or by doubt. It can only be delayed until the right moment, and this moment is where I begin to bring it to the surface. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. The truth is, your birth was surrounded by a covering that protected you from things you were not even aware of. There were moments when danger came close, but it could not touch you. Moments when things could have gone differently, but they did not. That was not luck. That was not chance. That was my hand guiding, shielding, and redirecting your path, even before you understood who I was. This is part of what your mother could not fully explain, the quiet protection that followed you from the beginning. You are not imagining the feeling that you are meant for something more, something deeper, something that goes beyond what you see around you. That feeling is the echo of what was placed inside you from the moment you entered this world. It is not there to confuse you, it is there to guide you, to pull you forward even when you feel uncertain. And now, as I reveal this truth to you, it is meant to awaken your confidence, not your fear. Do not look back at your past with confusion anymore, but begin to see it with understanding. Every delay, every struggle, every moment of feeling different was part of shaping you into someone who can carry what others cannot. Your birth was not random, your journey has not been wasted, and your future is not unclear to me. I have been watching, preparing, and leading you all along, even in the moments when you felt forgotten. There were patterns in your life that never made sense before, repeated cycles that felt like obstacles, and moments where you felt like you were starting over again and again. That was not failure, that was alignment being adjusted. I was moving things around you, removing what could not stay, and redirecting you toward what is meant to remain. The secret of your birth is connected to this, because your life was never meant to follow a straight line, it was meant to follow a guided path. There were times when you felt misunderstood, even by those closest to you, and that feeling cut deeper than you ever showed. You may have carried silence inside you because you knew that explaining yourself would not change how others saw you, but I saw you clearly, even in those quiet moments when no one else noticed your struggle. I was shaping your heart to carry compassion, strength, and patience in ways that only come through experience. Type 222 to receive blessings. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Your mother carried you with more than just physical care. She carried you with a sense that something about you was different, something she could not fully explain. There may have been moments she felt worried, moments she felt unsure, and moments she felt protective in ways that went beyond normal understanding. But even in her uncertainty, I was guiding her, allowing you to be nurtured while keeping the deeper truth hidden until now. What she could not say, I am now revealing. The secret of your birth is not something meant to separate you from others, but something meant to prepare you to serve, to lead, and to uplift in ways that only you can. It is about a calling that has been developing quietly within you, even when you tried to ignore it. Every time you felt drawn to help someone, to understand someone, or to stand strong in a difficult moment, that was a glimpse of what is inside you. This is not accidental, this is part of your design. You may have noticed that your presence affects people, even when you say very little. Some feel comfort around you, others feel challenged, and some may even pull away without knowing why. That is because what you carry cannot be ignored, even if it is not fully understood. Your spirit carries a weight that shifts atmospheres, and that is something that has been with you since your first breath. There were moments when you doubted yourself, when you questioned your worth, and when you wondered if you were doing something wrong. Those thoughts did not come from truth, they came from the pressure of not yet understanding who you are. But now, as I begin to reveal this to you, those doubts will begin to lose their hold. You are not what those thoughts tried to convince you of. You are far greater than what you have allowed yourself to believe. Your journey has required patience, and there were times when you felt like nothing was moving forward. You may have watched others succeed, grow, or move ahead while you felt stuck in place. But what you did not see was the work happening within you, the strengthening, the refining, and the building of something that will last. I do not rush what is meant to be strong, and I do not reveal what is not yet ready to be carried. There is a reason why certain people could not stay in your life, even when you wanted them to. There is a reason why some connections faded without clear explanation. It was not always about them, it was about protecting what is within you. Not everyone is meant to walk closely with someone who carries what you carry, because not everyone would understand or respect it. Type 1111 if you believe. As this truth settles into you, you may begin to feel a shift, a quiet awareness that something is changing inside. This is not something to fear, this is something to embrace. It is the alignment of your understanding with your purpose. It is the beginning of seeing yourself not through the lens of confusion, but through the lens of truth. You are not alone in this awakening, even if it feels like a personal experience. I am with you in every step, guiding your thoughts, strengthening your spirit, and bringing clarity where there was once uncertainty. This is the moment where you stop questioning why you are different and start understanding what that difference means. It is not a burden, it is a responsibility and a gift. There is more that will unfold as you continue to walk forward, more understanding, more clarity, and more purpose. But for now, hold on to this truth. Your birth carried a secret, and that secret is now becoming your strength. What was once hidden is now becoming visible, and what once felt confusing is now becoming clear. Do not rush this process. Let it settle within you. Let it change how you see yourself and how you move forward. You are stepping into something that was always yours, something that was always part of you. And as you continue to listen, you will begin to see just how deeply this truth reaches into every part of your life. You will start to recognize that nothing you went through was wasted, not even the moments that brought you pain. Every part of your story has been connected to this truth that is now being revealed. There were times when you felt like you were carrying more than you should, emotions that did not seem to belong to your current situation. You may have felt overwhelmed without clear reason, as if something deeper was moving within you. That was your spirit responding to what was placed inside you from the beginning. It was never confusion, it was awareness trying to rise before you were ready to understand it. Type 555 to affirm. I want you to understand something clearly now. The secret of your birth is not just about who you are, it is about what flows through you. There is a strength in you that cannot be broken easily, a resilience that has kept you standing even when everything around you felt unstable. You have faced moments that could have weakened others, yet you are still here, still moving forward, still searching for truth. That is not by chance, that is because of what I placed within you. There were seasons when you felt like giving up, when you questioned whether continuing was even worth it. You may have reached points where silence felt easier than explaining your struggles. But even in those moments, something inside you refused to let go completely. That quiet refusal, that unseen strength, was part of the covering that has been with you since your birth. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. You have also experienced moments of clarity, brief but powerful, where everything seemed to make sense for a short time. Those moments were not accidental. They were glimpses of truth breaking through the confusion. They were reminders of who you are, reminders that your path is guided even when it feels uncertain. Now those moments are beginning to expand, becoming more steady, more clear, and more present in your life. There is a reason why you feel drawn to something deeper, something beyond what others may focus on. You are not satisfied with surface answers because your spirit recognizes depth. You are not meant to live without understanding, and you are not meant to ignore what you feel within. This is part of the secret, the ability to sense and seek what is real and lasting. As you continue to move forward, you will notice that your reactions begin to change. Situations that once triggered fear will begin to bring calm instead. Circumstances that once confused you will start to reveal their purpose. This is not because life is becoming easier, but because you are becoming stronger and more aware of who you are. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You must also understand that what has been hidden within you carries responsibility. It is not meant to be ignored or pushed aside. It is meant to be used in a way that brings light into places where there is darkness. You have a role that goes beyond your own life, a purpose that touches others even when you do not realize it. Your presence alone can bring change, and that is something you will begin to see more clearly. There were people who crossed your path and left without explanation, and you may have wondered why those connections did not last. Some were not meant to stay because they would not have understood your growth. Others were only meant to be part of your journey for a season, to teach you something, or to help shape you. Nothing was random, everything had a purpose, even when it felt painful. You are now entering a stage where clarity will replace confusion. The questions that once filled your mind will begin to fade as understanding takes their place. You will not need to search as hard for answers, because they will begin to come to you in ways that feel natural and clear. This is part of the unfolding, the gradual revealing of what has always been within you. There will be moments when you feel a strong sense of direction, even if you cannot explain it fully. Trust that feeling. It is not something you created, it is something placed within you to guide you. The more you listen to it, the stronger it will become. The more you follow it, the clearer your path will be. Do not be afraid of the changes that are happening within you. Growth can feel unfamiliar, but it is not something to resist. You are not losing yourself, you are becoming who you were always meant to be. The version of you that struggled to understand is giving way to a version of you that stands in clarity and strength. There is still more that will be revealed, more layers that will unfold as you continue forward. But what you are receiving now is enough to begin walking differently, thinking differently, and seeing yourself differently. This is the beginning of living with awareness instead of confusion. As you continue to walk in this awareness, something inside you will begin to settle, not as a sudden change, but as a deep knowing that grows stronger with each step. You will start to feel less shaken by what once disturbed you, because you are beginning to understand your place in a way you never did before. This is not something that came overnight. This has been forming within you through every experience you have lived. What is being revealed now is simply bringing light to what was already there. There were moments when you questioned your own thoughts, when you wondered if you were overthinking or imagining things that others did not see. You may have silenced yourself just to feel normal, just to avoid standing out. But the truth is, you were never meant to think like everyone else, because you were never meant to live like everyone else. What you felt was real, and what you sensed had purpose, even when you did not have the words to explain it. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. I want you to recognize how far you have come without fully understanding why you kept going. There were days when everything felt heavy, when even small things felt like too much to carry. Yet something inside you kept pushing you forward, quietly, steadily, without making noise. That was not just your strength, that was the design placed within you, guiding you even when you felt lost. You are beginning to see now that your life has never been random. The timing of events, the people you met, the challenges you faced, all of it has been part of a greater alignment. Even the delays had purpose. Even the waiting had meaning. I do not allow anything in your path without reason, and now you are starting to understand that reason piece by piece. There is a shift happening in how you respond to things. You are not reacting with the same fear or confusion that once controlled you. Instead, there is a quiet strength rising, a calm that does not come from circumstances but from within you. This is the result of what has been growing inside you since your birth, now beginning to take its place. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. You may also notice that your perspective on people is changing. You are seeing beyond surface actions and beginning to understand deeper intentions. This is not to judge, but to discern. It is part of the awareness that has always been within you, now becoming clearer and more refined. This is how you protect your energy, how you stay aligned with what is meant for you. Type 222 to receive blessings. There were times when you gave too much of yourself, hoping to be understood, hoping to be accepted. You may have poured your energy into places that did not value it and that left you feeling drained. But even those experiences were not wasted. They taught you where not to place your energy, and they prepared you to recognize what is truly aligned with you. You are now entering a space where you will begin to choose differently. You will not feel the need to prove yourself in the same way. You will not feel the need to chase what does not come naturally. Instead, you will start to stand in your own space, allowing what is meant for you to come without forcing it. This is part of stepping into the truth of who you are. There is also a deeper connection forming within you, a sense of closeness that you may not have felt before. This is not something external, it is something internal, a connection between your spirit and the truth being revealed to you. The more you lean into it, the more you will feel guided, supported, and protected. You are not walking this path alone, even if it feels that way at times. You may begin to notice that certain fears are losing their hold on you. Things that once seemed overwhelming are starting to feel manageable. This is because you are no longer seeing yourself as small or uncertain. You are beginning to recognize the strength that has always been within you. That strength is not new, it is simply being acknowledged now. There is still more unfolding ahead, more clarity, more understanding, and more growth. But you do not need to rush it. What is meant to be revealed will come at the right time, just as it is happening now. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust what you feel within you. You are not being led in the wrong direction. Your birth carried a secret that is now becoming your awareness, your strength, and your direction. What once felt hidden is now becoming visible, and what once felt uncertain is now becoming steady. You are stepping into a version of yourself that has always existed, but is only now being fully understood. but many could not see it. Not because it was not there, but because it was never meant to be fully revealed through them. What I placed inside you was meant to be confirmed by truth, not by opinion. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You are now beginning to stand in a place where you no longer need constant reassurance. You are learning to trust what you feel, to trust what you sense, and to trust the direction that is unfolding before you. This is a significant shift because it means you are no longer depending on uncertainty. You are beginning to move with intention, guided by what is within you rather than what is around you. There is something else you are starting to notice. Your energy is becoming more focused, less scattered, less pulled in different directions. You are no longer giving yourself to every situation, every person, or every demand placed on you. This is not distance, this is alignment. You are learning where you belong and where you do not. In the past, you may have felt guilty for stepping back, for choosing yourself, or for protecting your space. You may have questioned whether you were being too distant or too guarded. But what you are doing now is necessary. You are not shutting people out. You are allowing only what aligns with you to come closer. This is part of understanding the weight of what you carry. You are also beginning to notice that your time feels more valuable. You are becoming aware that not every moment needs to be filled, not every silence needs to be broken. There is strength in stillness, and there is clarity in quiet. When you allow yourself to be still, you begin to hear what has always been guiding you. Type 1010 if you trust God. There will be moments when old patterns try to return, when familiar thoughts attempt to pull you back into doubt or confusion. But now you are different. You will recognize those patterns, and instead of falling into them, you will step back and observe. This awareness is what separates where you were from where you are now. You are no longer reacting the same way because you are no longer seeing yourself the same way. You are beginning to understand that your reactions shape your path. When you choose calm instead of fear, when you choose clarity instead of confusion, you begin to move in alignment with what is meant for you. This is not about perfection, it is about growth. There is also a new sense of direction forming within you. It may not be fully clear yet, but it is becoming stronger. You will begin to feel drawn towards certain things, certain people, and certain opportunities. Pay attention to those feelings. They are not random, they are guiding you toward what is aligned with your purpose. You may find that some things no longer interest you the way they once did. What used to feel important may now feel empty or unnecessary. This is not loss, this is transformation. You are moving away from what no longer serves you and toward what truly matters. This is part of stepping into who you are meant to be. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind, but this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There will also be moments of realization where you look back and suddenly understand why certain things happened the way they did. You will see connections that were not clear before. You will recognize how each experience shaped you, prepared you, and guided you to where you are now. This clarity will bring peace. You are not behind, and you are not late. Everything is unfolding at the right time. What was hidden is being revealed step by step, not all at once, because you are meant to grow into it. If everything were revealed at the beginning, it would have overwhelmed you. But now you are ready to receive it. The secret of your birth is no longer something distant or unknown. It is becoming part of your identity, part of your strength, part of your path forward. You are not searching for who you are anymore, you are recognizing it. And that recognition will begin to change everything around you. As you continue to walk forward with this awareness, you will begin to feel a deeper sense of peace that does not depend on your surroundings. It will not come from everything going perfectly, but from knowing that you are no longer lost within yourself. This peace is the result of truth settling inside you, replacing the confusion that once filled your thoughts. It is quiet, but it is powerful, and it will begin to guide how you move through every part of your life. There were times when your mind felt crowded with questions, when you searched for answers but found none that truly satisfied you. You may have felt like you were chasing something just out of reach, something you could sense but could not fully understand. That feeling was not meant to frustrate you, it was meant to lead you. It was pointing you toward this moment, where understanding begins to replace uncertainty. Type 1111 if you believe. You are starting to realize that your strength was never meant to be loud or obvious. It was meant to be steady, something that holds you together even when everything around you feels unstable. You have endured things that others may never fully understand, and yet you did not break. That is not something small, that is something that was built into you from the very beginning. There were moments when you felt like you had to carry everything on your own, when it seemed like no one could truly support you in the way you needed. That feeling shaped you, it made you stronger, but it also made you question whether you were meant to walk alone. Now you are beginning to understand that you were never alone, even in those moments. I was with you, guiding you quietly, strengthening you in ways you could not see at the time. You may begin to notice that your trust is changing. You are no longer placing it easily in everything around you. Instead, you are becoming more intentional, more aware of where your energy goes. This is not distance, this is wisdom. You are learning to protect what is within you because you now understand its value. There is also a new clarity in how you see your past. Things that once felt painful are beginning to make sense in a different way. You are not seeing them as losses anymore, but as moments that shaped you into who you are now. This shift in perspective is important because it allows you to move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. Type 555 to affirm. You are stepping into a space where your choices begin to reflect your true understanding. You will no longer feel the need to follow what others expect if it does not align with you. You will begin to choose what feels right within you, even if it is not understood by everyone else. This is part of living in truth, part of honoring what has been revealed to you. There will be moments when you feel a strong pull towards certain paths, certain decisions that may not seem logical at first. Do not ignore those feelings. They are not random, they are part of the guidance that has always been within you. The more you trust them, the more clear your path will become. You are also becoming more aware of the impact you have on others. Your presence brings something that cannot be easily explained. Some will feel comfort, others may feel challenged, and some may not understand you at all. That is not something to fear. It is simply a reflection of what you carry. There were times when you tried to adjust yourself to fit into spaces that were not meant for you. You may have changed how you spoke, how you acted, or how you expressed yourself just to feel accepted. But that version of you was never meant to stay. You are now returning to who you truly are, without needing to hide or change yourself. You will begin to notice that the more you stay aligned with this truth, the more things around you begin to shift. Opportunities will come that feel right. Connections will form that feel natural. And situations that once felt forced will begin to fall away. This is not coincidence, This is alignment. You are not being asked to become something new. You are being asked to accept what has always been within you. This is not about adding anything, it is about uncovering what was already there. And as you continue to do this, you will find that your path becomes clearer with each step. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. The secret of your birth is no longer something hidden in the past. It is something alive within you, shaping your present and guiding your future. You are not the same person you once were because you now see yourself differently, and that change will continue to grow as you move forward. Do not let doubt return and take hold of you again. You have already come too far to turn back now. What you are stepping into is something that has been waiting for you. And as you continue, you will begin to see just how much your life has been guided, protected, and prepared from the very beginning.